Hello, hello. Blah, blah, blah. It is me um, doing my dark episode for July the 2nd, um, where you know you know I listened to Alex Sorondo talking about quitting his part-time job at a a kind of a low-cost college in Miami Wade, um, where basically all the people who basically do all the teaching, the assistant adjunct professors who are all part time, which is meaningless, are all basically super underpaid, living under the poverty line, getting government assistance, and grinding them down to the point where they're just basically a diploma mill, which is, I mean, you need those diplomas to get other places, but I know that from my own experience, not of at University of Victoria, which is actually a university and actually was, you know, giving you an actual education, but I think about Discovery College that I uh, took to get that slip a piece of paper that I felt I might need to go into the community support worker field, um, which was definitely one of these things where it was a mill to, you know, get the stuff. There was definitely segments in there which was basically, let's pick a movie to watch because I have no idea what else to do. Um, and indeed, we lost the actual that was the final professor we had. Wasn't her probably her fault, but the person we had before um, got a job opportunity which was actually going to pay her some money, so she left, and we got kind of left in the lurch for them to kind of eke out the final stuff. I paid some money. I got a certificate from Discovery College. Um, Luckily, in my field, definitely going on. It was this much more of a learning as you go uh, kind of profession, and I've learned a lot since then. And majority of the stuff is like, make sure you follow the directives that are given to you by the nurses and the doctors who have a deep understanding of exactly if there's what kind of game plan we're going to be doing. We're the executors of the game plan, so that's fine. Do it professionally, do it conscientiously, you know, with humanity and all that. Um, Caring about the people that are in our care. That is I think has kind of been what I've learned on the job, not so much from the uh, the the mill. And he was just talking about how he ended up quitting, for various practical reasons, but one of the reasons being it's a mill where I'm helping people write 2-page essays on incredibly basic, sub high school level topics, um, because that's all the professors who are super overworked can actually get through in a class. And we can't fail anyone at the class, so fuck them. I'm fucking out of here, and here's my goodbye thing. So I was just, hey, I guess it's a little bit of, um, unfortunately, having had a little bit of a, thank God, only like a couple of semesters experience in this kind of thing from a student perspective, and also having had been lucky enough to have gone to the University of Victoria, and Camosun College actually, to know what actual educational institutions should be, and hopefully we're paying the professors their proper amounts and weren't totally exploiting poor, underpaid things. Unfortunately, I think they also do that, exploiting the adjunct professors, the assistants, the all those people who, not getting a decent wage is something that's the education system seems to be very good for, with tenured at the top, and then if you're not in the tenured, well, things can be pretty shaky down below. So yeah, that was just a little that triggered. That's Alex Sorondo from the 1000 movie podcast project, 1000 movie project podcast, which very rarely talks about movies on that podcast. It is much more his life, and it's a fascinating life, and he's a really interesting storyteller, like myself, who just drones on. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.